The Denver Broncos rise in NFL.com power rankings, and one Denver Bronco is named AFC Player of the Week. Hello everyone, and welcome to Denver Broncos Syndicate, part of the Sports Syndicate family of channels where we're dedicated to bringing you content about our favorite sports teams. I am your host, Gage Madrid. Before we jump in, I need a really big favor from you guys. We are just 4 subscribers away from 850, so if you want to be our 850th subscriber, you better act fast. Following their 11-10 victory over the San Francisco 49ers on Sunday Night Football, the Denver Broncos have made a jump in NFL.com's power rankings. Dan Hansis, who is in charge of power rankings for NFL.com, has the Denver Broncos rising 3 spots to the 14th team in the NFL. If the Broncos find their groove and end up making noise in the AFC this year, they'll look back and marvel at how fortunate they were to escape the season's first 3 weeks with a winning record. With the Denver offense again unimpressive on Sunday night against the 49ers, the defense continued to carry the team, forcing 2 turnovers in the final 2 minutes and 6 seconds to clinch a bizarre-as-it score 11-10 win. Expect to hear plenty of talk out of Denver this week about the go-ahead fourth-quarter touchdown drive piloted by Russell Wilson and the potentially galvanizing effect it can have on the attack going forward. We'll see about that. I think Hansis summed it up very well here. Hopefully, the Broncos will be able to build on the momentum from the touchdown drive from last week, and they can take that into next week against an 0-3 Raiders team. The Raiders are also down several players in their secondary, which is already leaky, so this game has the potential to be the breakout performance for the Broncos passing attack that we've all been searching for. In other news, it was announced that Denver Broncos punter Corliss Waitman has been named AFC Special Teams Player of the Week following his sensational performance against the 49ers. After really struggling in his first 2 NFL games, Waitman had a breakout performance in Week 3. He punted a total of 10 times, with 6 of those punts being downed inside the 20-yard line, and 2 of those punts being downed inside the 5-yard line. Waitman's performance was a key reason why the Broncos were able to come away with a victory, especially when his second punt that was downed inside the 5-yard line resulted in a safety after Jimmy Garoppolo stepped out of the back of the end zone. That play was literally the difference maker in the Broncos winning and losing that game, and you could argue that Waitman was the Broncos MVP on Sunday night. As mentioned earlier, this week the Broncos are going into Las Vegas to take on an 0-3 Raiders team led by former Broncos head coach Josh McDaniels. McDaniels' tenure in Las Vegas is going just about as well as Broncos country had predicted. Expect a full and in-depth preview for the Raiders game in the next couple of days, but I will say this, I do anticipate this being a great opportunity for the Broncos to finally make a big impact like they've been hoping for. I'm curious, Broncos country, do you think that the team has finally solved their punting woes with Corliss Waitman? Drop those comments down below, I would love to hear from you. Be sure to leave a like on this video as well as subscribe and ring the bell so these videos appear in your notification feed. And while you're at it, be sure to follow me on Twitter at GageMadridNFL for even more Broncos coverage. And for now, this has been another episode of Denver Broncos Syndicate. I am your host, Gage Madrid, saying peace out and let's ride.